Welcome to the live stream. Welcome to Rosé live stream. We're making coffee. We're making breakfast. I actually already made breakfast, and I'm gonna probably have to heat it up. But it's an egg that I made an hour ago. Would you eat it? It's cold. I'm fine. We're gonna eat it anyway because we gotta eat food. Chris is the first. Good morning. Welcome. Welcome everybody. So I made a breakfast I made breakfast an hour ago. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna eating cold eggs. Love it. Love it. All right, so this is Super Bowl weekend. I don't even know what I'm doing for Super Bowl. Sometimes I don't. I sometimes I watch it, and sometimes I don't. I used to go to my friend's house. But I am doing a live stream this weekend at the Vineyard, Cedar Rose Vineyards. Holla back. If you like wine, you need to tune into this live stream. White or red? That's what I want to know. White or red? I'm a Pinot Noir gal. So I used to be a Pinot Grigio. I still am. But I prefer a nice Pinot Noir. So, Chris, you're doing better from this flu. Is this the same Chris? Because there's a couple Chris's in my live stream. I'm happy to hear that. Isn't it the best when you're up early and you get your shit done and you're like, yeah, you know? I want to start getting back up at 5:30 a.m. at least, and I haven't been. So I'm trying though. I need some additional motivation. Unless I do live streams at 5 too, then I maybe will get my ass up. I should just try one live stream that early in the morning and see what happens. I think I do need a little tripod that's different than the one I have. Good morning, Joshua. Everybody, we're asking in the chat, white or red wine, because I'm going to the Vineyard tomorrow with you guys on the live stream. We're gonna do a little tasting. Are you an early riser or are you a night owl? I'm an early riser. I like that early 5 a.m. red. You're a red person. Happy Friday. Hey, I'm India. Hi, Leo. Welcome. Hello, hello. So, are you a early riser or are you a night owl? That's the question that we're looking at. I'm an early riser. I want to, and red or white, because we're doing a live stream tomorrow from the Vineyard. Red or white wine, put it in the chat. I'm a red gal. I'm a Pinot Noir. I am Catholic. Yes, I was raised Catholic. So, Divorce Diaries is my entertainment brand. We make coffee on the chat. I'm sorry, on the live stream, we make our breakfast. I'm going to show you guys something. I forgot to buy SOS, so I have to scrub this hard. Are you a white or red drinker? So I'm going to the Cedar Rose Vineyards tomorrow. We're potentially doing a partnership with them. And I'm looking forward to that because I'd love to get some sponsors in on this channel. And my boyfriend's coming with me, so you guys get to see him on camera. Hello. Everybody in the chat, the question is red or white wine if you're a wine drinker. If you're not a wine drinker, stay tuned. We'll ask more questions. I am. You look like me doing dishes. So, I don't even know who's in the Super Bowl. That's how bad it is. And I used to be pretty into football. I am into football, but If you're in the States, who's in the Super Bowl? Is it the 49ers and the Patriots? Or the Patriots I know the Patriots are in the Super Bowl. So you're a white wine person. I'm a red wine. When I first got divorced, you're tequila. Grey Goose vodka. Okay, if you had to choose vodka or tequila, I'm going to go with vodka. I can't, tequila has a bad, has never had anything good that's come from tequila. Nothing good has ever come from tequila. The Seahawks are in the Super Bowl? The Seahawks and the Patriots. Okay. I mean, I guess, I don't know. Cab. White or red? Well, all alcohol makes me tired. I'm 44. It doesn't I can't go out to the clubs till 3 a.m. like I did in college and then pop up at 6 a.m. It doesn't happen. Red or white wine? The channel is called Divorce Diaries because it's my show. It's an entertainment brand. And I have comedy special on Prime, a TV special, a TV pilot on Prime. And I also have the social media of the show. I have a web series on this channel that you can watch as well. And good morning. And you also can, good morning, Maximilian. Good morning, Joshua. Good morning, Peter. Couple of recaps of the week. Last week I did 6 shows. They went well. I've been immersing myself in transcribing and listening to my sets. My tweezers have I don't know what I did with them. I'm going to have to, why are they over here? And I'm working on a lot of things that I'm hoping will come to fruition from it. White wine, white or red? That's what we're asking. White or red in the chat. White or red. Now I got to put my subscribers only on. Join us. Join us. You did 47 takes for a 5-minute scene. Isn't that the way, though, as a filmmaker? Oh, I love this kind of stuff. So, guys, if you don't know already, I'm a filmmaker. I wrote and shot my TV pilot, Divorce Diaries. I've written a couple other screenplays that have won some awards. I should just start making those available online because I don't think they're going to get shot at this point. One of them is called 180. I wrote... This is the cold breakfast. Whoops. I wrote, and I don't have a fork. Oh. White wine. White or red wine? That's the question. I love that. Stay tuned. I think we need more. We had to pull the trailer because I think we need more releases from the college. So just stay tuned. You're going to get probably another email from me. Walk off. It's been causing me a pain in the ass. Welcome, everybody. It's Friday. What do you wake up on a Friday and do? Do you wake up and dance? Did you get your child support in? Are you eating cold eggs like me? I'm eating this because I don't want it to go to waste. Hi, you have a great day today too. White is for eating white meat like fish. And red is for a steak. I love red. I love red wine. Pinot Noir is my favorite. Great. That'd be awesome. If you're a filmmaker, we have some filmmakers that follow the show. I love that. This is annoying. I do have a film festival I will talk about on maybe a different live stream. that I am running, but I have to pause on a few things because we're trying to make something with the logistics of the festival run smoothly and legalities, etc. Hi, Crystal. I love all wine too. Not yellowtail. Yellowtail's bad for you. Mountains or ocean? Cafe Bustelo, or shitty coffee. That's what you have to choose. You're a Cabernet guy? Okay, I mean, I'll take a Cabernet over a Merlot. And I think those are the questions we're going to ask tomorrow. Like, what is the difference between a Merlot and a Cabernet? Is it the way it's the blend? Is it the grape? Is it how long it's fermented? I'm making shit up right now. You know? Yesterday we did rapid fire questions. I loved that. So we're starting with it again. This is my happy place right here, guys. With you, making coffee. I'm very kind. Thank you. Divorced, married, or single? Put it in the chat. What are your weekend plans? I'm trying jiu-jitsu tonight for the first time ever. I'm scared. I'm nervous and scared because it's with my boyfriend's boss and his whatever he goes to do where he teaches. So I don't want to disappoint. And tomorrow we're going to the Vineyard for the live stream. You're divorced. What's up? Good way to start a Friday. That's right, baby. We need coffee. Single. Okay, we got Victor is divorced. Yami is single. I'm divorced and in a relationship. So I'm not remarried. I'm just in a relationship. And how are we looking to start the Friday? My milkshake brings, my coffee brings my booty to the yard. I'm just kidding. Cabernet is stronger than Merlot. I feel like someone said Merlot is like a cheap wine. Like it's not a good blend. Yeah, I know. Well, my boyfriend's big into jiu-jitsu, so I'm excited and nervous because I don't, when I'm doing something the first time, I want to look cute in front of my man. I'm joking. I don't like people touching me, so it is a thing where I'm a little nervous about that. Like, I don't want to touch people like that, even though I'm a dancer and I've done ballroom dance and stuff, and I've worked with people with like partnering dancing and stuff. This is like you gotta grab with them and fight them, and I'm nervous about that. I'm good at boxing. I mean, actually, I don't know. I have never sparred with anybody. Sparred with somebody once. I think like for like a few minutes. It wasn't even a real sparring. Can I do a house tour? There's not much, but no, we can do a little bit. Actually, we can see the mess that's right here. We can see the dust buster next to my feet. We can see that my daughter got contacts yesterday. That's as much of a house tour I can give you right now. That's pretty much it. And then we can go into my bedroom in a second, and I could show you. Actually, we can go there right now. This is where the writing happens. And that's where New York City is. Right out there. You guys want to see New York City out in the... Oh, and then this is the pile of laundry that just sits there. It's my dad's thing from his funeral 6 years ago. Isn't it a beautiful... Isn't it? This is called Cold. Cold. There's New York right there. So if you're looking out into the neighbors' apartments, you can see New York's right there, right behind those trees. You're single. You're not really. It's more submission, headlock, arm lock. Hold on. What is it more like? It's fucking freezing. That's the temperature. Hi, guys. I have cats and dogs. Champagne or rosé? Oh, that's a great question. Oh, that's a hard one. Everybody answer, champagne or rosé? I gotta go with champs. If I had to choose, champagne, baby. And I mean the real shit. Not like, I gotta also get some my skin cream on because my wrinkles are looking mighty. What do you guys think? No, Crystal, I don't. Savages drink champagne, honey. Then call me a savage. Rosé is great too. If you had to choose, guys, champs or rosé? My hip is definitely, this part is feeling it today because I woke up and I went running yesterday and I also walked another 2 miles at night. It's actually under 2 miles. It's like 1.7 miles, but you know, we're still counting it as 2 miles. For fun, we make wine, spirits, and beer. Different types are often really just named for specific regions of origin. You're going to go with Mario Mosquera. Welcome. Poppin' Tom of Forks. What's up? Divorced, married, single. Who wants rosé or champagne? You're going with rosé. You're saying you're going with rosé as a preference. I understand that. It's not as, I don't feel it's as tardy. Tardy for the party. If you had to choose steak or chicken, y'all better say steak. If you try to say chicken over a steak, you're mistaken. I just make bad decisions for fun. Okay. I just leave water bottles empty like that. I don't know a lot of guys who like rosé, I'm not going to lie. Or champagne, except gay ones. And I'm not trying to be rude. I'm serious. Like all my gay friends will have champs. But rosé, I don't even know the guys that want rosé. I need lotion for my face because it's very dry. And I have to also get a plastic. I don't have one of those recycling bins. I have to use my own. So what would you guys prefer tomorrow that we do a white, a red, and I don't know what we're going to do, to be honest with you. So I'm just excited. Do we do I'm just beyond excited for this vineyard tasting. And my boyfriend's coming with me, guys. I love spending time with him. Fuck it. I'm one of those girls. I love it. I love it. And I love that he's coming with me and is going to be on the live. It's going to be so much fun. So if you are divorced in the chat, please tell me how long you've been divorced for. If you're not, if you're single, how long have you been single? Do you like being single? What do you like to do on a first date? Coffee date, divorce, I like getting a drink. Those things where people get coffee, and Christina Mariani did something in her set about it. It's like coffee date. Well, because if you don't know if you're going to like the person, you want to get out and you don't want to get drunk. You know, you've been single for a minute. So that for like a while then, because that's like a, hi, Morning. So much Starbucks. You like being single and for a year now. All right. What's everybody's age bracket? 30s, 40s, 50s, 20s? Which is fine. Y'all, as long as we're over 21, we're in a family. We're not really, although I've had my family on the show, it's very much, I curse in here. We talk a little, I feel like coffee dates are more for couples. I've not been on one coffee date with my boyfriend. We've gotten coffee, and also we've done a lot of stuff with our kids. So we do get shit. Hold on. All right, hang on. I just don't want the sugar to implode and be disastrous. Good afternoon. All right, where is everybody from? Name your country. What do you think is the most popular? You're 25. Okay. 25 bracket. What's up? What's up? You are emotional. Oh, what's your attachment style then? Are you an emotionally attached person? Like I'm an anxious attacher. Are you a detached person? Good morning, Zim and Morty. Are you there's different kinds of attachment. So what the hell does I have on here? Okay, here guys, ready? There's the anxious attacher, there's the secure attacher, and then there's like the dis something, which is like a lot of, before my boyfriend now, I dated a lot of guys who were like this. Happy Friday morning, last beer. Well, let's ask our beer distributor in the chat. Are you a white, even though you do beer? Okay, let's actually do beer. Are you a IPA lager? IPA lager. Oh, no, let's do ale or lager. Go. I think I have 3. I'm an ale person, but I'll take all. I like it all. Ale or lager? And then we got to do our stretches. Ale or lager, if you had to choose. Ooh, this is very tight. If you are feeling the cold this morning, I might bring you guys over to my bed. IPA, stouts, lagers, pilsners, sours. Oh, good Lord. Yeah, there's some people that are like, they get very attached right away if they like the person. But hi there. But if you are the kind of attacher where I used to make a joke about once you're intimate, I fall in love. But if you you have to have chemistry too. I'm not just sleeping with somebody or having intimacy with somebody who I have no chemistry with. Then it's an immediate runaway. You're an introvert. All right, going back to the question, if you're divorced, married, or single. What's up, APS? Yay, good morning. Hey, one of my members is here. It's 3:15 Saturday morning, Kiwiland. What's up in New Zealand? So wait a minute. Right now in New Zealand, it's yes tomorrow. I love that I have New Zealand followers. What up, New Zealand? Below Deck Under is one of my favorite shows. I had Chef Serena on. Hopefully you watched it. Your wife likes to share. Guys, no. Sorry, I'm not for that. I don't share my boyfriend or anything like that. I think it's disgusting. I can't do it. Crystal, thank you. Come back. Hit the notification button. Thank you for joining. Old Wizard, what's up? So we're talking about if you're divorced, married, or single, what kind of attachment style you are. Are you an anxious attacher? Are you a secure attacher? There's another one I got to find on the computer. I'm not, I have a boyfriend. Yes, I do have a boyfriend. And I have to put this watermelon away. Guys, don't forget, tomorrow is the Vineyard. So hit that notification button because we're going to the Vineyard. You like white or red? That was the question. White or red? Put it in the chat. If you like a red, are you a Cab, a Merlot, or a Pinot Noir? Pinot Noir all the way. Come on. There's also a Rioja, I think it's called, a Syrah. I tried this Rioja, I think it's called Rioja something. When I was dating this guy and he turned me on to it. And it was really good. But every time I have it, I'll think of that guy and I don't want to. A Syrah. So, hi, good morning. Even though I hate coffee, we're stretching. We're getting the hips aligned with our bodies and minds. We're asking white or red. That's our question right now. And then we're also asking divorced, married, single. What kind of attachment style are you? Are you an anxious attacher like me? Are you which I hate calling myself that, but it is what it is. Or are you a secure attacher? Are you so secure that you don't need reassurance? That's good. That's a good thing. I will say this has been helpful every single day to do these stretches because now when I go on stage and do my high kicks, I don't pull my hamstring. My wife likes to watch. Ew. Crystal's back. Yes, you do. Do the stretches with me on the live. That's why I'm doing them for everybody. First, you got to. This is what was helpful in class the other night when we do this, and then we thread the needle, and she had us rocking back and forth. That was very helpful. Very helpful for the hips. Oh, good Lord. And I'm on my Uggs, so they're heels, so it feels a little different. Or they're not heels, they're platforms. Oh boy, that's what you're doing? Well, you need to do something that's going to put yourself in a productive state of mind. So if that's not sounding like that, it's also not realistic. So part of the journey of Divorce Diaries is me trying to build this show into a scripted series, not trying to, but doing it. And one of the things was that I shot a pilot a couple years ago, and it's on Prime, it's on True TV. And I want to write more. I want to do an updated version of the scripted series. So, here, let's do this. So I have to start the writing of it. So this next week, even this weekend, I'm going to do that. It's going to be it's just going to be like, I'm Michelle Trainer. This is my Divorce Diaries. It's going to take you through a day of my life, but it's also going to be scripted. I really like the scripted concept because it also protects the people, my loved ones, because like not all my family wants to be on reality TV. Of course. I don't know, Mark, what you're asking me, but if you should just tell her to stop if it's making you uncomfortable. If it's making you uncomfortable, then your wife is not listening to your needs and you need to tell her. Period. End of story. Let's do eight swings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now I'm on my Uggs. 1, 2, 3. Whoa. Hold on. If you guys can see, I'm in platforms right now. Hold on, before I do the platforms, I want to actually stir this because it tastes a little. Would you rather be divorced and have experienced marriage, or never have been married? Would you rather have been, you're single, or let's say you're, actually no, that's a good question. Would you rather have been, I'm doing a little more sugar, I know it's weird. Would you rather have been divorced with a child, or stay single and never been married? I shouldn't say that. It doesn't make any sense. Like, in other words, some people go through such bad divorces, they're like, oh my God. And some people don't. And then they're happier at the end of the day, which I will say can happen. Single, never married is way easier. I'm single and 50-50. If I date anyone, I don't know if I would get married. Rather never get married. I would never trade it. I hurt, it hurt. But in the time you grow fond of the education. Okay, so we have a little bit of a split crowd here. We're gonna do 8. We're gonna do 8 swings to the side. So if I'm in first position, again, guys, if you're tuning in, I've been a dancer my whole life. I have shorts on. This shirt is just really low. Is long. I mean, it's my boyfriend's shirt, actually. Yeah, New York City in the house. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh. Okay. 7, 8. This is just warming up our hips and our legs for our stretching. I'm from Jersey, but the New York City, right outside New York. And I hosted a show called What's Up New York, which is now not in production. 8 on this side. See how low it is? This is where my body's at right now. And I'm noticing as I get older, even if I'm stretching every day, like right now, this is hurting. But that feels good, the heat. But you still get aches and pains. You know, it's not easy. You got to just keep doing it and listen to your body. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 3. That's 4. That's 5. That's 6. That's 7. That's 8. Here we go. Twerking. You're right, I can't twerk. I'm aging beautifully. I'm trying. So I think the one thing that I'm self-conscious about is the wrinkles in my skin. I think I want to do more facials if I can afford it, but the facials are a lot of money. So it's like I can get this lady called the skin therapist at my dermatologist said she'll do a live stream with me and do a free facial. So I want to hit her up and be like, all right, I'm serious about this. Can we do it? For Valentine's Day, I would like to look good, extra good for my man. Okay. I do wear business attire, and we're going to do another live stream where we do a haul, I want to call it, because there's a store here called 7 by 7. All right, well, let me ask you, would you rather me do a live stream at a store trying on clothes, or getting a facial, or both? We could do both, but I'll just pick which one we do first. No wonder he divorced me. Hi, Curtis. What's a Spider-Man push-up? Skin tips that I have, and I want to take you guys with me in a second. I want to see if that I had an email that I'm like really nervous about. No, nobody, of course, emailed or followed up, so that's fine. So I would like everybody put in the chat right now. Here we go. Top 3 things that you look for in a person. Top 3 things you look for in a person. Ready? Go. Looks, makes me laugh, great, parent. And I'm saying looks, I don't want to say looks as in like, oh, he's got to look good. Chemistry. It's like I have been attracted to some ugly ass men. And then I've been attracted to some really hot men. And someone might think I'm ugly, but I think I'm pretty and I'm a good person, even though I got insecurities about my face. And as you get older, those insecurities just keep rising. Bitch, you're wrinkly. Easy to talk to. Top 3 things you look for in a man or a woman or whatever they identify as when you're on your first date or whatever. Like, I never really went on like blind dates, did I? I might have. I just went on like top 3 things that you find in a man or a woman or whatever they identify as. You're saying easy to talk to. That is the turn on. That's great. Easy to talk to. I've gotten that I'm easy to talk to. That's a good thing, right? When you're easy to talk to. Shit. I used to say, is it that a thing? I got to take these off because you can barely see me. Did you ever audition for the New York Rockets? The New York Knicks? Yes. When I was 19 and I didn't get it. I got cut at like the first round too. Her heart, how hard she tries, and her manners. Okay. 3 things that you look for when you're looking for a partner. Rosie says, kindness, honesty, and wisdom. Great answers. Mr. Marcus says, kindness, free spirit, religious acknowledgement. Great. Her heart, how hard she tries, and her manners. Okay. Hi, guys. Hi, user Jerry. We're asking, what are the top 3 things you look for in a partner when you're on a date, or just in general, when you're on a date, you're looking, hey. I said chemistry, looks, like your looks. Come on, you got to have, I got to be attracted to you. Oh, I should say attraction then. Attraction, makes me laugh, is a good parent. That's a pretty broad, yeah, I guess that's a pretty broad thing. But making me laugh is huge. You got to make me laugh. My boyfriend has made me laugh. Respects, courtesy, kindness, love, an independent woman. All right. They meant Radio City Music Hall Rockettes. Oh, the Rockettes. Quantum Rebels. Thank you. No, I have not. I haven't. No. I was never the height requirement. I guess I could have auditioned for the bigger show. I just haven't. No. No, that's okay. I have not. I have not. So here we go. In the chat, red or white? I think most of us said red, right? No one said white, really. We said rosé or champagne. Most of us said rosé. Most of the men said rosé. And the women want, women, are you here? Where are you at? Champs all the way. Mimosas are not supposed to be mostly orange juice, by the way. It's supposed to be a splash of orange. They do. I mean, I have a couple colleagues, friends that I know that were Rockettes. Here we go. I got this email back. Good morning. That's okay. Let's see. If we may want to need to sign up on you have to know the guy. If we may, I need to sign off. The grind to sign off on 504. Perfect. Sounds good. Okay, sounds good. Can I meet on? Sorry, guys. Had to do this for my kid. Thank you, Brian. Brian sent a gift. Brian sent a $100. Good morning, Gino. What's good? Can please do muscle same flexing. I'm very proud of these. Have I ever auditioned for a music video? Yes. Many years ago, I did a gig at Hammerstein Ballroom. I don't even know. It wasn't for a music video. I've auditioned for music videos, yes. But I did a gig for like a group of dancers where they were doing promotional stuff. They were also doing other music video stuff. But I only got hired for one of the things. I don't even know what it was. It was just like we were at Hammerstein Ballroom dancing. That was it. I forgot what that was. I've done a bunch of stuff especially in my early 20s when I was really auditioning and trying to put myself out there. Not trying to, but putting myself out there. I hate when I say trying to. When you are doing it, when you're putting yourself out there, you're not trying, you're doing it. Trying would mean you're trying to get up and get out of bed to put yourself out there. No, I was getting, what challenge am I doing? Michelle, like we were saying yesterday about pizza. Yeah, but those are places. You gotta go to Paulie G's in Brooklyn. That's a good pizzeria. Paulie G's. Carmine's is commercial. Carmine's is way too commercial. You got to go somewhere that's like a legit. You got to go to Rocco's on the Upper East Side. I raised my daughter pretty much by myself after her mom took off when she was 4. Now she's 19, graduates in love with a Marine, says she's getting married. I'm having a rough time letting go. Oh, we love you, Based Mike. Congratulations on raising a good kid, and she's getting married to a fucking Marine. As long as he's a fucking good guy. Congratulations. I'm happy for you. You should be proud. It's hard to let go, but you're never going to have to let go. You know what that Italian expression is? A daughter is a daughter for life. A son is a son until he takes a wife. I'm going to start crying. What the fuck is wrong with me? Do you believe in that expression? Yes or no? Lord. Okay. I sent my boyfriend like a sexy picture like 2 hours ago. Oh my God. He gets so busy with work, he doesn't check it. And it literally was like 2 hours ago. It's okay. Yeah. You should flex your muscles while promoting and holding a can of spinach. I'm Popeye the Sailor Man. Okay. We gotta do more. We're gonna do more stretches though, because I want to get more on here. So tomorrow we are at. I'm gonna do an early live morning, not too long. But want to do both. Okay. Yeah, if you had to choose one, right? Like, all right, I'd rather co-parent with somebody that's a pain in the ass or just raise them on my own. What would you choose? That's a real question. Like, my ex-husband's very flexible with me taking the reins with a lot of things, which I am grateful for, because that could be the opposite. And it could be like, well, he could be heavily involved with decision making, and then it becomes a problem, right? I'm very grateful that he allows me to do that. It's very appreciated. Yash Saxon, hello. Crystal's back again. You don't like tomatoes, okay. You're half Italian. Oh, this stretch feels good. Okay, like I said, I have neck arthritis, guys. So every day, like this stretch right here, whew, and this stretch feels good. Base. Me and my son's mom don't get along at all, and she's a jerk. So wait a minute, is this a different, you have two baby mamas? I would, if casual burritos, I don't know if you're a woman or a man, but that's what a lot of women think. We'd be having an influx of children if that was the case. So I'm going to put in the chat on my Instagram. I would love for you guys to follow me there as well. You can also watch the show on Prime, and you can watch it on Prime, and you can watch it on True TV Plus. Although I have to be honest with you, I feel like I'm gonna stop promoting them. I'm talking lower, like as if I can't hear them. You're a dude, but you would promote. Okay, I got you. I just don't think I'm making any money from them. Yes, I had kids with childhood best friends. With two best friends? Wait. Okay, so hold on. What? I had kids with childhood best friends. He says plural. My daughter's mom, best friend, helped me raise my daughter. Oh, I'm sorry. So your daughter's mother and you don't talk, but then you have the second wife who helped you raise her, and you have two sons together, and you're divorced from them as well. I make you guys feel hated. No, I love you guys. No, I'm a little confused with your situation. Divorced, married, or single, put it in the chat. We want to know what you are. What's the hardest thing? What's the easiest thing about being single? Fuck the hardest thing. What's the easiest thing? What's the easiest thing about being single? What's the easiest thing about being divorced? What's the easiest thing about being married? If the easiest thing about being married, you can roll over and ask to be hugged. I don't know. You can do that by yourself too. You're married 30 years. Zim and Morty says it's complicated. Mr. Marcus is separated. Separate. Now, I have a question. Would you prefer to be separated and stay separated for a long time, or did you just want to get it over with? I did not want to be separated for a long time. I was like, let's get this. We were already separated for a good year, 8 months until I left the actual house. My daughter and son's mom were best friends and helped me raise. Wait, what? That is fucked up. You banged both of them and helped me raise my daughter. Wait, so your daughter's mom who left was also you then slept with her best friend. Yikes. I mean, that is a little shady. Okay, but then her best friend, you then slept with her and had two sons. Get it poppin'. Get it poppin'. Hey, it's Jerry Springer. Come on now. That's a little weird. I'm not trying to judge you, but we're on a live stream that's supposed to be entertaining, so we're going to judge. Okay. Kidding. Oh, yeah. Let's do the Instagram. So follow me on Instagram. We're trying to get up to 8,000. We got 65 of you in here. 70 in here. 70. Get it. Go out to do things. They're a little both at fault. I don't think it's just him. I think if you sleep with your wife's best friend or your ex-wife's best friend or if you keeping it in the family like that, no, you can't do that. I don't like that. I'm sorry. This is me with boundaries. I don't this is a whole thing for me, and it's part of what I'm in, listen, I want exes need to have boundaries. And you need to have boundaries with their friends and family. You can't be sleeping with them. I agree. Okay, based for life. I don't know. I'm totally misunderstanding a little bit. So you have to explain it a little bit better in the chat. Yes, going out to do things is the hardest part of a relationship. So you have 3 children and your daughter's mother ran away. And then who is the best friend? And your daughter's mother was your childhood best friend. So you see what I'm saying? Like, you're explaining it where I'm not understanding. We don't understand it fully. So let's keep going with the stretches while we're doing this. I put the Instagram in the chat. You can also watch Divorce Diaries on Amazon Prime. And I hope you do. That's it. Period. We're in the story. Somebody wonderful married me. I don't know. What does it go to Amazon.com to watch? Okay. So who's your favorite comedian as we're doing this talk about baby mamas? Who's your favorite comedian and why besides Michelle Trina? I had a wife who took off to be, okay, and I was raising a daughter, and her childhood best friend helped me with my daughter. Okay, that's fine. I get it now. But I will say, so the woman that left had the childhood best friend really wasn't her friend anymore, right? It is a little weird, but I get it. But it's not a little weird because it's because your friend, and then you have 2 kids together. Now, you are still married to that person, correct? Cat Williams, because he's the funniest. Bobby Lee. Who's your favorite comedian was the question. Cat, who else is your favorite comedian? That's the question in the chat right now. So Mario has a match on Bubble and he's meeting. Whatever you do, pay for the lady. If she's been, I will say this. Whatever you do, you meet for coffee, compliment her. Don't be creepy complimenting. Oh, you look very nice. Pay for the fucking coffee. I don't know why I got to curse when I say that. And make sure you don't talk about your ex. You can. So the thing is, I did, because I have a show called Divorce Stories, so people are already like, okay, she talks about her exes. Chris Rock, also the cast of SCTV. What's SCTV? I should know this. George Carlin, Richard Pryor. So also, correct, they were just best friends growing up. Oh, okay. Well, now it's making a little bit more sense. This is so interesting. So her childhood best friend, your ex-wife's childhood best friend, who became your second wife, became the supervised person on supervised visits with her kids. Now, ain't that some Divorce Diary shit? That is a great story. Talk about awkward. I'm a compliment her like, damn, you've been doing squats? No, don't do that. Don't say it like that. You're going to say you look beautiful. Oh, can I ask a personal question? I mean, just ask it. Everyone confesses customer service voice for a pick-me guy. They never earn me. Huh? I don't even understand what a pick-me guy is. I don't get that. What is a pick-me guy? Am I a pick-me girl? I don't even know what it is. So confused with these names now. I like the comedian from Divorce Diaries. Hey, thank you. Been working hard on my set, everybody. I never married her. We just agreed to have kids because we were best friends, and she was a great mom. We never really dated. Whoa. Wait, so what do you mean you never really dated? If she's on the supervised visits and you just like, let's go in the other room now and make a child together, even though we haven't been out to dinner, that don't sound right. I would like to have a dinner first before I give birth to one of two of your kids. Who's doing pig? You never agreed. What the heck? You agree to have her children? Now, come on. Wait, this is what the show is. Divorce Diaries is about my journey as a single mom, creating this comedy show about post-divorce shit. And it's like some of the stuff that comes into my plate, you can't make up. And I mean that because like I want some of the stuff that comes into my lap. I'm just like, what the hell? And I mean in my circle. But between dating guys and the people that I meet, like this is some shit. Yo, listen, lady, I don't want to date you, but let's have some babies together. And can you serve as my supervised adult from my ex-wife's supervised visits? Because I don't want to be around her. Cool. I'll make sure to put the seat down in the morning too, babe. I'm busting you, based Mike. I don't even know how to say your name. That was when my daughter was little. We were best friends for 10 years and lived together and decided to try and have a son together. Mutually had two. And now I'm getting a little confused now. I'm doing a set right off of his story. You can't make this shit up. This is why it needs to be, Divorce Diaries should really be a reenactment of your stories and mine. I think like that, right? Like, like a true crime show. Right? I feel like that's the show. This live stream is giving me such good ideas for the scripted version where we have actors act out some of these stories. It's really fucking funny. And I'm not trying to disrespect you like it's funny, haha, that your ex-wife was a junkie. No. I'm saying it gets out some therapeutic shit. Because sometimes when you hear it, you're like, what the? Your ex-husband lived with you? Y'all do holidays together? You're best friends with the wife? What? Like, it's bizarre. And then you have the opposite end of the spectrum. I fought him for his land. He got I was married to him and found out he had 3 wives in Guadalajara or something, I have to heat it up. Whew. Did you hear that crack? I think that is a scripted show. Is that on today's Divorce Diary, we hear from Base Mike the Life that he had a baby mama who ran away, and her childhood best friend stepped up to save the day. Stay tuned for more Divorce Diaries. I think that's the show. I think that you just based Mike D for life. You just helped me out a lot. I had a little girl and needed help. She helped me and we became best friends. And after years of being friends, we decided to have a kid together. We tried having a relationship and it didn't work. Okay, so wait, like a Jerry Springer show. No, it's like like a true crime. Like Bridezilla. Ah, that's what it is. Hold on, I'm still a little confused. So you're not with the second mother? But you didn't date her. That's why it didn't work. Oh my gosh. I think this is a good show concept. I think this is going to be our live streams until I can get money to film this shit, because this is really funny. It's not funny in a haha way. It's interesting because like it does help other people when you tell us your stories, because then they feel like they're not alone, and they could also feel like, am I overreacting? Am I not overreacting? So, but you had 2 kids together. So after the second one, you were like, yeah, this is good. We'll just be friends. I just don't see. I'm a very territorial person. I wouldn't like that. All right. Am I? Listen, I want to just thank you for sharing your story. And you're also giving me like a lot of hints on what can help people in this show. Because his story is it's probably not as unique as we think, because I got shit too. I'm kind of keeping at bay about certain things that like, I'm just like, when I'm in a relationship with my boyfriend and his co-parenting relationship is different than my co-parenting relationship with my ex, and it's like juggling that. And I'm a very boundaries-based person when it comes to my man and my relationship. So that's been the thing I've had to juggle. Is divorce avoidable? I'd like to say yes, but no, it's clearly not. It can be. It depends. It's all subjective. Listen, I got 156 of you in here. Let's go. Hit that like button. We are hitting it and not quitting it. Okay. We're hitting it and not quitting it here in Divorce Diaries, because we're telling your divorce stories on Divorce Diaries. And I think the scripted series is just that. I mean, why is it so expensive? Because it just is. Anytime people can monetize off people's pain, it will be expensive. I know, but so is a wedding. I won't give details, but you're going to, yeah, go ahead. Give us your story. Everybody in the chat, tell us something really crazy you've heard in a divorce story. First of all, I just want to thank, what's a good joke? I want to thank Base Mike for Life for sharing his story on Divorce Diaries, because it is a unique piece. I have a childhood friend that helped me raise my first kid, and then we had chemistry. You had to have had some chemistry, first of all, right? You had another kid with her, but you also had 2 kids with her, or 1 kid. And then eventually you said, you know what? I just don't think we're meant to be. And you guys just lived together? Or did she move out? Because if you live together, how are you going to date somebody else and be like, oh, there's the woman that raised my first kid and I had 2 kids with, but we just never dated. Like, I'm just curious. How does that conversation sound on a date? Sober Hellraiser. Yeah, but not everybody wants to smoke, but I get it. That's another way. Your first ex-wife was a joke, a bad one? Do I want to remarry? Yeah, I do. Listen, women, I specifically get excited about someone proposing to me and being romantic, telling me I'm the love of their life, that no other woman existed until I came into the picture, kind of shit. Like, I like shit like that. But I also do know that marriage is about the processes. The wedding is one day. And I am very certain that this time around, like, I'm going to be excited to be with that person, you know? And it wasn't that I wasn't excited to be with my ex-husband. We were just in such a routine. And I just don't think I had enough experience behind me to be like, oh, this is the one, right? Like, it just was not like that. Hey, hit that like button. Hit that like button, hit that like button, hit that like button. I love the stories that we're coming up with. So just to recap, we started the live, white or red with your wine. Put it in the chat. Step 1, get a girlfriend, erasable ninja. We also said divorced, married, single. What kind of attachment style are you? A secure and anxious. I don't know what the other attachment style. Let's say the other attachment style is of anxious, avoidant, dismissive, avoidant, fearful, or secure. I'm doing my stretches this way today because I feel like maybe the lighting's not a little bit better. Maybe we did this here. So which style are you? Are you anxious, secure, anxious, dismissive, anxious? What are you? Are you a secure or anxious person? Or are you avoidant? Because avoidant is the other one that I think a lot of men can be. I'm not trying to hate on you guys, but I feel like you can be that. 1, 2, 3, hold. That was the other stretch we did in class. 1, 2, 3, hold. 1, 2, 3, hold. So we talked about the attachment styles, and then we also talked about you're anxious and avoidant. Don't forget to hit that like button. We're almost at 100. We also are talking about some fun divorce stories well, first we started with the dates, right? Would you rather grab coffee or alcohol on a first date? I think that is dependent upon who you're going with. If you know who you're going on a first date with and you really like them, maybe get a drink. If you don't know them that well, you want to stay sober. Well, you don't want to be drunk on a first date with someone you already know and you like either. You're right. Well, roll out that left leg. My left leg hurts too, right here. We lived together and dated other people for 10 years. Oh, God, what? Oh, honey, no. That would make me uncomfortable. If I dated someone, I'm going to tell you right now, no, I can't. Well, first of all, congratulations to you that it worked for you. Good morning, Red Dog. Good morning, GC. Good morning, Mako. I don't know what Mako's saying. We really like swap, but hit that like button and hit the notification button because I'm going to go live tomorrow twice at the Vineyard. It worked out great. So for base mic for life, it worked out great. I could never date a man who's living with another woman that's raising his baby mama's kid and also then has 2 other kids with. That would make me throw up. I don't want to look at someone that has banged my boyfriend. Like, I'm sorry. That's what it comes down to. I'm at that place right now in life. Like, I don't want to have to look at exes. And you have to when you have kids together, right? When we have ex-spouses, fine. That is something I have learned in the last year that's a part of this process, bitch. You're not in your 20s where you're like first man, first husband, but you had a life, you know what I mean? Fine. But if I have to start looking at ex-girlfriends and no. So if I were in a experience where, oh, here, come on over. This is my friend who helps me raise my daughter. And also we have 2 kids together, but we are not in a relationship together. Dude, I couldn't do it. I would be like, what the fuck? Can't she get her own apartment? Why didn't she get her own apartment? Please don't say it was for the kids. Cut it out because that's dysfunctional for the kids. Good morning. How important are looks in a relationship? Chemistry is important, not so much the looks. Good morning. I'm a white wine guy. Yo, man. 20 years separated. He's secure. Rushed into the engagement. We were still friends, but it couldn't work out. I'm not understanding. That's just who I am. I don't understand. Yeah, that would be a no for me. I'm not understanding because it sounds like that's what it is. Y'all, hold on. We got to reread his message. But is why I think this is the meat of a good divorce diary show. Because like, can you imagine in like a true crime, but spin it as a comedy where you're talking about, so I'm going to call you Mike. Mike's meets Tara. Tara and him have a baby. Tara decides this is all a scripted piece. Tara decides she likes smoking the pipe more than being a mom, so she goes off to do her thing. Then, cut to Mike meets Tara's childhood best friend, and they become besties. They do everything together. She helps him with his daughter, and then his baby mama comes back, gets help, and she has to have supervised visits. So now it's like we're all learning together. One day, Mike decides that him and the bestie friend should be having a kid together. Or no, 10 years go by of Mike and Tara's best friend and his daughter living together in one household. Never, ever dating or touching each other, just living together. And then they date other people that don't ever see the fact that there's another person living in the house with them. And then they decide after 10 years, hey, why don't we have kids? So let's have kids. And then they realize that they are not meant to be, but they have 3 kids together and they are currently single. I'm just fucking around, but like that would be the show. Good morning, you're a goddess. I have a crazy web thing. I have a 3-1 out of it. I've been single for 7 years now, working on being the best dad. And that's good. I'm glad. That's good for you. Congrats on being a best dad. That's most important. Harvey, hello. Yes, all I heard for 10 years is how she could never be with someone like me. Wait, that's even weirder. So now she's insulting you while living in your home? Can she get her own apartment? That's another thing. Why is she living with you? What part of the country do you live in? Are you in the United States? I'm just curious. You're a wine guy. What kind of wine do you drink? Red or white? And this is why I don't send my boyfriend messages in the morning. That's okay. I'll wait. I'm going to be patient. It was her home. Oh, well, then you need to get the heck out. Oh, now wait a minute. Why are you staying in her house? 5 more likes, we get to 100 jumping jacks. Hey. Yeah, it's a flipped version of 2.5 Men in the Brady Bunch meets Grace Under Fire. We didn't have any attraction to each other except we both. Oh my God. Here, you are right in the series for me. Attraction to her. What the hell did you sleep with her for to have a kid? I didn't have any attraction to her. Come on, man. What is going on? This is too. Hi, New Jersey Misfits. What's up? Hit that like button, everybody. Sent the bronze medal. Rosie, thank you for sending the 6-7. Thank you, Rosie, for the bronze. Who just sent the 6-7? Thank you, GC Davex. Thank you so much. Woohoo! Let me do this. Let me do a hitch kick. Hitch kick. Bah. Boom. Okay, but let me say something. That was very sweet. You want a kid with someone who's actually a good mom? Yes, we got it to 100 likes. Wait, let me do the other side. Because then wait, no. We got to 100 likes. 100 jumping jacks for 100 likes. Based on the hell of that relationship, before something happens, get your own place. Yeah, I don't understand that. This is an interesting point, though. You want to have a kid with someone who's a good mom, but so you're just very much like non-traditional. Like, it doesn't bother you that. Hold on. What time is it? I just find it funny. But I just like that to me is like, I don't want to, I can have a kid with a lot of people that I think are great dads, but I'm not attracted to them. It doesn't make any sense to me, my love. I'm sorry, but that's good for you that it worked, you know? Yeah. It's like, don't like, can I ask where you live? Not where you live, but where are you based out of? Is this sounds like some Arkansas shit? I'm sorry, no disrespect for Arkansas, but Arkansas is the #1 divorce state in the country, and this sounds like what this shit is. But you're not even divorced because you never married her. It's just like I don't get it. Does she want like? And why are you living in her home? It's like I don't get it. We got to do the 100 jumping jacks though. But I also love this story because I feel like this is the Divorce Diaries is like a true crime meets Comedy Central meets. It's great. I love it. I'm gonna like if my boyfriend does not check his messages soon, I'm gonna scream. This is when I have a good idea to do something. I know this is when he doesn't respond, and that's annoying. But I know why he's not responding because he's very busy at work. But it's like, open your messages, or don't. That said, to avoid life's greatest gifts or healthier than the kids, I had a business and needed someone helping with my kid, and we ended up being best friends. But do you see my point, though? It is a little odd where it's like you want to have a kid with someone who's a great mom, but you don't want to be attracted to them, and you're just going to be like, all right. Like I personally wanted to have children with a man that was going to be this big love of my life, like a Prince Charming. And it's not that like I did have a beautiful, healthy daughter with my husband at the time, but the marriage was not what I thought it was going to be. And I think I knew that even before if I really think about it, that wasn't the right person for me. So now I'm with somebody that I do feel hits a lot of the marks of what I was looking for back then. I would have never, he's 8 years younger than me. So when I was 23, I met my ex-husband, my boyfriend at the time was 15. No, not my boyfriend at the time. Sorry. No, correct. Incorrect. My boyfriend, sorry. Ugh. Incorrect what I just said. When I was 23, my ex-husband and I met, he was 25. If my boyfriend now, right, he's 8 years younger than me. If we're meant to be soulmates, right, we would have never met when I was 23 because he's 15, he was 15. So it wouldn't work. That's not okay. But I am 44 and he is 36. So now it works. There was never really a right time, I think, for us to meet, except when we met a year and a half ago. And I think that now I'm starting to understand, like, all right, well, if this is my person, now it makes sense why this path happened the way it did. And as the minutes go on, and I still haven't gotten a message, I'm just busting. I always like, okay, I'll shut up. But I'm just saying, I wanted to have the whole package. I wanted to have great intimacy, great friendship, and kids together with that person. And I didn't have that in my marriage. So I feel like we're in the relationship I'm in right now, that is a lot of those things are strong. And again, still 9 months is still a new relationship in a way, right? But I do feel like, oh, okay, this is what I was like dreaming of, kind of thing. And I'm not saying things are always perfect with any relationship. I'm just saying, like, I don't understand the grasp of let me have kids with this woman, even though I'm not attracted to her because she's a good mom. Like, there's so many good moms out there that it doesn't make sense. Do you see what my point is a little bit? If not, it's okay. What if he cheats? My boyfriend? Well, no, that would be a deal breaker. He's not going to, though. Great story. I think younger man, older woman works best. Thanks, Chris. Women need time to figure out they are there to please. And older women need a young stud to please them. All right. Why do you think you chose to divorce? I did not want us to be miserable in front of our kid for the rest of our lives. Life has a crazy way of taking you down a crazy path in life. Correct. I agree. We never plan anything and we roll the punches. I tried marriage and unfortunately I picked the wrong person. What's your age bracket, everybody? What's your age bracket? Put your age bracket. If someone cheats, yeah, I couldn't get past it. I can't get past it. 100%. I would not be able to get past it. Are you kidding me? The way I am in my brain, no. That's it. Be a deal breaker. You're done. I'm sorry. That's what it would be. I couldn't do it. You're gonna cheat once. You're gonna cheat forever. 100 jumping jacks because we got to 100 likes. Hold on. 1, here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here, let's do it this way because the lighting's a little weird here. All right. No, do we leave this one on? You're 47. Okay. 6, 6. Damn. Yeah, you thought you could get past cheating. You can't. I couldn't. 1, 2, 3, 4. 100 jumping jacks for 100 likes. And then we are going to do some more stretches, do my back and stretch. Like I said, that's a big part of the habits and rituals. You want to get closer to your goal. It's consistency, drive, diligence, and you have to keep doing something. Consistency is a big part of doing the work, right? Doing the work is a big part of the consistency. Doing the work every single day, sometimes multiple times a day. So I think Mike, what you did for me today is give me a concept that I can roll with, and just right on the live streams where we talk about your divorce story and we really create a story from it. Like it's comedic. You got to be honest. Like you can't just sit here and say, oh, traditionally you get married to the person, you have a kid, you live happily ever after. Untraditionally or non-traditionally, you get married, you have a kid, you get unhappy, you get divorced. In your case, it's like, hey, want to help me raise my kids since we had 3rd grade math together? Sure, cool. Her mom was your best friend in kindergarten, but she's kind of off doing her own thing, And now, 10 years later, you want to have a kid together? Sure. There's nothing on TV. Like, that's the comedic part of it. I am not on Adderall, no. Red wine? You like red wine? You are 31 and you are engaged. That was the right choice. She cheated. I'm sorry. Always go with your gut. I live in Asheville. Yeah, Asheville's nice. We lost our home to the hurricane. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, man, I'm sorry. I'm sending you love, Mike. You're a tall woman. There's tall women parties too. Blizz, what's up? Thank you for joining us again. We're gonna do 50 more because I only did 50. Cool. All the best. You are intense. Yeah. Yes, the Seahawks versus the Patriots. I remember. And then also tomorrow we're doing the live stream from the Vineyard. Can't wait. Anybody else I really appreciate you for sharing this divorce story because it made it made me spin into a whole different realm with the show. Always go with your gut. Okay, 50 more. Let's ask that in the question. What? Yeah, okay. What's your number one red flag when you meet a guy or a girl? Well, I'll name one. They don't like kids. That is the biggest red flag. If you don't like kids, get away from me because I'm a fucking kid, 100 jumping jacks or 100 likes. We're at our, I think, 70. Hold on. I just did 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Good. Okay. Come on, we can get to those 200 in the chat. We did it. We've done it before. Can't begin on story beyond fiction. I think Stephen King co-wrote it. Oh, hold up. On Writing. On Writing is my favorite Stephen King book. Hold on. Where do I have it? I finished reading this last year. Ah, fuck. All right, everybody's red flag. Let's read it. Hey, hang on. I'm trying it tonight. I'm trying Brazilian Jiu-jitsu tonight. I'm trying it tonight. My boyfriend's school that he teaches at, if you have a gut feeling they have rude cashiers or other service workers, it's a bad idea. Biggest red flag. On Writing. Sarah Lee Bajangle. High five it that you know that. Very good fucking book. I mean, I like the first half more. Hold on. Boo! You gotta love those tall women. Do you follow Leslie Jones? She does the whole thing about tall women too. Well, you're beautiful, so don't let yourself feel any other way. Any other movies? Not yet. The Ashes to Ashes of a Dream. I don't know when it's coming out. I gotta fucking message him. Good morning, Chosen. All right. My battery's gonna die. I like No Country for Old Men. I think my dad liked that. You want me to do a show in Washington or Idaho? Well, hold on. What's in Idaho? I would love to go to Idaho. I just haven't been to Idaho ever. I've been a pen pal with a woman in prison. I'm raising her 2-year-old daughter. Jimmy, what? All right, here's another divorce diary story. Here we go. We got, and we're still stretching. Grab your toes and pull your back forward. Hold on. You're raising a pen pal woman. First of all, if she's your pen pal, why would she trust you with her kid? And now the husband wants to pay you child support. Why doesn't he just come get his kid? What's my athletic background? Dance, swimming, running. I didn't know what a relationship addict was until I realized I was one of them. It didn't matter if I liked the person or not. I just always had to be in a relationship. I spent 7 years fixing it. Oh, well, good. That's an interesting thing. You always want to be in a relationship, but you weren't in a relationship with the second baby mama. You are a good time for a story. Yes, great balance. Well, I don't know if they change behaviors. It's hard to trust too. I used to do a joke. People are like, "Why do you have trust? Why do you have such trust issues with? Why can't you trust men?" And my response was, "Have you met men?" I did an improv bit on that in the show in Richmond. I went up to the audience member. I said, "Oh, I have to find it. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. I'll find it. It was a good clip. Hold on. I want to find it for you guys. That it was improv. That's why it worked so well. Some of the bits, though, I bring back, they don't work as well because they're not right in the moment off the cuff. You know what I mean? So, well, Jimmy, that story doesn't make so much sense. If she was a pen pal, why is she giving you rights to her child? That's like absolutely absurd. You're not going to be offensive. Just go to the open mic. Just go to the open mic. You're in Asheville. It's a very artsy city. Go to the open mic. You've got some shit. That's funny. How about I improv a dance for us? Sure, I can do that. Hold on. Let me just, there was something I was going to do. I wanted to show you guys something. There was an improv moment in one of my sets. By the way, guys, if you haven't done your stretches today, stretch to the right, stretch to the left. Let's go. Out of the goodness of my heart. Wait, what? Goodness of your heart. Were you supposed to do child support? Oh, you dropped it from the ex-wife. Oh, wow. I think if you're concerned with cheating, either way, it's time to be single. Either way, you need to work on you or they weren't right. Right. Well, I'm not concerned about it. I'm saying in general, if somebody is, you always dance. I do dance. It's Friday. It's Friday. It's Friday. It's cold. It's cold. It's cold. Okay. So let me just make sure I can see. Okay. So hold on. Here, let's go to my channel. Don't forget to hit that like button. Yes, you have to do yoga. So just a little recap. Red or white wine? What kind of attachment style are you? Anxious, secure, avoidant, dismissive. Just off of the title, what are you? Anxious, avoidant, secure, dismissive. We already know I'm anxious. Okay, I'm working very hard. Like right now, I sent my boyfriend a cute little message 3 hours ago. Have I heard back? No. Does it aggravate me? A little. Do I know he's not intentionally not responding? Yes. But that's my anxious attachment style saying, why have you not responded to me? But I know it's not. He's not like the type to like, he's just, anyway. That's why I'm like trying to pull back from reaching out sometimes during the workday, because it just is like, if I get annoyed when someone doesn't answer me back within an hour, it just sits in my belly, not in a good feeling. So I know that's part of the anxious attachment shit, but it's also like, hello? You know, it's like also when it's a sexy picture, you want to hear back right away, you know? But that happens sometimes. I know that. So I'm just going to let it go because I'm going to let it go. Mimo, good luck. Be safe. Okay, so let's do Richmond. Oh no, I have to go to my content. Let me go to my dashboard. I want to see Richmond Trust Men. Hold on, let me see if it comes up. This was a bit I did in Richmond. It might not come up. Oh, I've tried that. That doesn't work. Here it is. Hang on. Let me see if I can find it. Because I go into this audience. Your own children don't love you. Do speak. Jenny! Learning to differentiate my insecurities from a light gut feeling has been a life process. So, okay, that is exactly what I'm trying to do. Learning to differentiate my insecurities from a light gut feeling has been a life process. Yaremanan, marriage, hello, Brian, is a what? Is a government contract. Yeah, I mean, it is. I'm going to just see if I can put you guys in this one bit I did. Hang on. Doesn't have me go into the audience. I wish I could have some plastic in my face. I need an upper lip. All right. Just drinking a root. I have.
it turns into a finger. Teachers, right? And I members.
Okay, here it is.
One word you would describe divorce in.
Okay, guys, ready? So this is the part I wanted you guys to watch. This is where I go into this is from Richmond a couple years ago, and there was a bit in here I wanted you guys to see. I asked myself, then what? I get security, then what? Yeah, that's a good point.
Hell? Yeah, I know, but hell's pretty good without your ex there, right? It's hot, it's steamy. You don't have to have sex with him anymore. Okay, some of you are having sex with your exes. Great. Hi. Hey, I'm not judging. I just would not touch mine with a 15-foot pole.
Just kidding. Well, I'm not. Like right, there we go.
Right, exactly. What do you think? Do you think dating after divorce is good or bad? Can be both. Yeah, can be both. Okay,
here it is.
That. Have you ever met a guy who tells you the truth? I would hope so. Oh, all right. Well, when you do, no, they do tell the truth. What about you divorced, married, single? Okay, and how long? 10 years. Where is he? Exactly. He's in Salt Lake City, so that's why you're happily. That's why she's smiling right now. Give her a round of applause right now. Divorce industry. Where's Nina? Where's Nina? Is it Nina? Oh no, it's my girl. All right, so I guess I made a mistake. That was the bit. Like that, it was off the cuff, but I also thought I did something with trust in there, and I can't remember. Oh yeah, I mean, I think there's a lot of connections with ADD and Asperger's and like what's going on in our ecosystem too. Have you heard of this? We'll talk about this on another time. I have to go because I have a meeting in 2 minutes. Oh, hi, Shorts Planet. My boyfriend treats me well. Never said he didn't. I'm talking about my attachment style and how, oh, I have to do the back bend. We got to do the back bend before the live stream's over. Hold on. We got to do the back bend because this is a daily, shoot, I got a call. All right, back bend stretch because I want to do a back walk over by the time this year is out. And the goals and habits and rituals are real. Whoops. See, I used to be able to go down. I can do it. I can still do it. I'm a strong gal. Breathe through the stretches. We got this. It's Friday. Did you achieve your goals this week? I feel like I did. Just say how proud you are of yourself for being present in the world today. Not to be corny and cheesy. Being present with yourself. Being grateful for what you have, right? And I'm really grateful for you guys for tuning in today. A lot of people have been on Xanax, Adderall. I did that Adderall drug. Did everyone see that? So you've been on Adderall for 27 years. Wow. Guys, I love you. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to tune in tomorrow morning, and we're going to do a live stream. Hi, Caleb. Hi, Infinite. Please. Don't forget to tune in tomorrow. Hit that notification button. Come see me in Chicago, March 28th, divorcediaryshow.com. That's okay. That's okay. It's not unfortunately. I just did a whole big joke about Adderall on my set and I took it down, but it's coming in. And when I'm on Kill Tony, that joke's going back in. So I'm going to say I'm going to be on Kill Tony when I go down and put my name in the hat, in the name of the bucket. I'm going to get picked. Bye, guys. Love you. Stay tuned for more. Thanks for your story, Mike.